Hello, friends. I am Lindsay Law, certified youth life coach with Youth Rising, and I am so excited that you are considering this virtual retreat for you and your daughter. So, now some of the feedback I'm getting is, oh my goodness, virtual retreat on Zoom? My daughter and me are zoomed out. And I totally get that. This is why I want to tell you a little bit more about what this retreat is going to look like. So instead of just getting online and sitting and chatting all day, that is not what we're doing. So we're going to meet for 3 different workshops throughout the day. Each workshop is going to range from about 45 to 60 minutes long, and they're going to be some teaching but also interactive. And then after each of those workshops, you, as a mother daughter team or mother and daughters, you are going to have a bit of a workbook with some guided questions. And also, you will have planned an activity with some suggestions from me of how to apply what you've learned in that workshop. Now, why is this so important? So, with my work as a pediatric physiotherapist, as a homeschooling mom for 10 years, and now as a life coach, one of the ways to make learning so impactful is to do hands on learning. So, once I've taught you something and your brain's like, oh, that's interesting, I wonder how that works. The best way to solidify that knowledge and that understanding is to be able to go and apply it right away. So, if we're talking about relationships, we are going to talk about what makes a relationship successful, what are some of the tools you can use to have better relationships. And then the two of you are going to go and do a relationship building activity. And I've got a list of suggestions for you when you sign up. And you will take that learning and then go apply those principles in that activity together. So it's not going to be just sitting around. It's going to be hands on. It's going to be moving. It's going to be getting outside. I would really encourage you to do the Zoom meetings outside if you can. Sit on a porch, sit in your yard. I know it's summer. It's so awesome to just get some of these new ideas and new thoughts in preparation for a new school year. As we talk about self-love and how we see ourselves, that can have such a great impact on how we're relating to friends in the next school year, how we're approaching our school subject, the mother-daughter relationship and how successful that is when things get stressful and you maybe disagree. So I really want you to consider doing this virtual workshop, even if you might feel a little zoomed out, because I promise you that the benefits that you are going to receive from what you learn and what you apply through the activities that you engage in over this day is going to be worth it. It's going to be worth the time you put in. It's going to be worth sitting in front of a computer for a short time. It's going to be worth putting the investment into it. I know that these principles change lives because I've watched it happen. I've watched it happen in myself, I've watched it happen in my clients, and I know as a mother-daughter team, you guys can make some huge progress in your self-love, in your confidence, and in your relationship together. You are not going to want to miss this workshop. And in addition to the workshops that I'm teaching, I've also got actually my second cousin from Portugal to teach a wildflower arranging class. And you're kind of thinking like, how does that connect? Well, let me tell you. So I firmly believe in daily practices to take care of our brain and our mental health. There's so many tools we can use within inside our brain, but when we're taking care of our diet and our exercise and getting out in nature and using plants to improve our overall mental health, all of the tools and things we apply within our mind are going to be so much more effective. It's the end of summer, and I'm a huge proponent of spending outside, getting active, doing things together. And if I thought that was going to be as effective as participating in this retreat, I just wouldn't offer the retreat. But I believe that you can experience being outside, connecting, doing activities together through this retreat that are going to be way more impactful and benefit your life in a way that is honestly priceless. So I would encourage you to be open-minded about this virtual retreat and this idea of spending a little bit of time on Zoom with me. And I promise you that if you take that time to come learn with me and apply those activities as a mother daughter team throughout the day, it will have a huge impact on your relationship and your ability to love yourself and your confidence in life. This is going to be transformational, and you don't want to miss it.